Welcome to Grillin' and Chillin' with Mojo. Something amazing here. My wife actually found it. It's like a 1970s crock pot and slow cooker, crock pot, whatever you want to call it. And I kind of fixed it, and we're going to do a little cook on this. We're going to be doing a Mississippi, what is it called? A pot roast, but I have cut up pieces of beef here, so it's just basically like a Mississippi stew, Mississippi pot roast, and it's gonna be pretty cool. I got some really cool ingredients that are gonna be all mixed up together, and it's gonna cook. I'm guessing it's gonna cook for about 7 hours or so, 6-7 hours, and hopefully that meat, is tender, and hopefully this thing works for 7 hours, but we're gonna see. Let's go ahead and go over our groceries and check this out. Here we have just a little bit over a pound of this beef choice. It's for basically stew, cut up already in chunks already for us. Half a cube of butter. We're going with about a tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic there. We got 1 packet of ranch seasoning and 1 packet of au jus gravy mix, and I went with a sweet onion, some celery, and carrots already diced up, and I'll probably use about 1/3 of this onion and probably the same on the carrots. Then we have some mixed potatoes here of the little baby reds and the yellow ones, and the most important part here, we've got some Mazzetta, Golden Creek, pepperoncinis, and we're going to use some of the sauce in this, or we're going to use some of the juice in this, and some of the pepperonis, and then some beef broth. We'll probably go about 2 cups of the beef broth in there, roughly. And the most prized possession here is this old school little cooker here, and it's pretty cool. Lid comes right off of that, and kind of nice. We'll check it out when it's time to turn it on and cook it. Let's go. All right, let's get this going. And we're just browning up this meat, pulling out the flavors and whatnot. Deliciousness. Put a little bit of oil down there. And then let's go ahead and put all this meat in there. Get that going. That's what you want. That crispiness right there. All right, we're gonna call that good. Let's go ahead and get our stuff thrown in the crock pot. All right, let's go ahead and get all these ingredients just thrown in here. We'll throw some carrots in here. I'm going about 3/4 of them. Some celery. And about 1/2 of an onion, 3/4 of an onion. A little bit more celery. Let's go with some potatoes. About 2 cups of beef broth. One packet of ranch seasoning mix. 1 packet of au juice gravy mix. About a tablespoon of garlic, granulated garlic, and going with a little bit of the juice here of the pepperonis. And we're going to go about 7 or so of these pepperonis. Pepperonis? How do you cook? Pepperoncinis? Pepperoncinis? Is that what we call it? Pepperoncinis? Pepperoncinis. Ooh, that just squirted at you. A little bit more juice, or sauce. Juice, not sauce. Okay, let's go ahead and get our meat. Put our meat in there. And this is just a tad over a pound. Gonna mix that up a little bit. And a half a stick of butter. Stop that right there. And I'm gonna crank this up just, I don't even know where to go. It's just a tad over halfway. So, and we're gonna call it good, and probably 6 hours. We'll check on it in a couple hours. Okay, this 1970s Crockpot has been cooking about a medium heat. Kind of hard because it's just got this little dial switch on it. Not switch, but it's just a turning knob. And it's got numbers going from 1 to 5, and that's it. So, you know, today we have like set our temperature and it's digital and it's, you know, it's pretty awesome. But this is pretty fun to cook on this, just to test it out. Let's go ahead, it should be done. It's been cooking for about 6-7 hours. And I already know it's done. So let's go ahead and check it out. And there it is. I'm wondering how this meat is. And we're gonna dish this out into a bowl. And check that out. Look at that. Tell me that does not look amazing. See, it comes off like that. So like a little pot. So look at that, you guys. Whoo, does that not look amazing? Let's go ahead and scoop this over. Right, so let's go ahead and dish this up. And I'm going to have my wife taste it. Get some potatoes. And some meat. And carrots. Gotta have carrots. You added a little bit more broth, didn't you? So we added about another cup of broth, roughly. Get some of those peppers in there. All right, you guys. Now let me grab a bowl for my wife. because I want her to try it too. No peppers. There's that. Let's see. Take a look at this. This is hers. So come over here, over this way, and let's see how this meat does. Nice. The meat is tender. Look. Look at that. Look at how tender that is. You know how when you have some stews and the meat is just like chewing on it like it's bubble gum. So give this a try and tell the world what you think. Because it's a red potato. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to try. Here, let's let her test it out first. I'm excited because I already know this is going to be so good. It's hot. Don't burn yourself. It's
really good.
It's good, huh? Is it good? You like it?
Yeah.
All right, you can sit down and enjoy it. You want more? Pepper. I need pepper in it. A little bit of pepper, probably. It's just, you know what it is? It's that different taste from those serranos? Pepperoncinis. It's definitely different, isn't it? But it's good. Super delicious. So we have a lot of stuff here. Check it out, you guys. I don't know if you can see that or not. We got some meat in there. That's tender. That meat's pretty tender, huh? Carrots, some onions. I overloaded on the onions. Let's back up a little bit. Wow. You know what this is called? Mississippi pot roast. This pot roast was already cut up in pieces, but Mississippi pot roast, first time. Hearty. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye. If you like my content, please hit that subscribe button. You know the drill. If you're not subscribed. 1970s Crockpot here. Slow cooker. Did a pretty good job, huh? And it stayed lit. It was hot all day. 7 hours, something like that. Yeah. Thanks again, you guys. Hope everybody has an amazing holiday coming up. And Christmas is coming. If you celebrate Christmas, if you don't, Hanukkah, whatever that you celebrate, we hope you enjoy it with your family. Until next time, I will see you guys on the next cook.